Hey, everybody. So this is going to be a very short live stream, but every once in a while, I will run across an app or a program or a website or some sort of resource that is so good that I can't wait for like the Friday newsletter to send it out. I mean, I'm going to include this in the Friday newsletter, but I was like, this is so good. I got so excited that I was like, I got to tell everybody, whoever wants to listen, I'm going to tell you all about it. All right. So this is about a gifting app that I found, and I've been looking, and people ask me all the time, like it's a question that comes up a lot in my Facebook group, for the best places to find a gift for such and so, right? Like for this occasion or this person or this client, whatever, right? And I am super big on surprising and delighting. I think it's so important to really to stand out from the crowd, to to be really thoughtful and surprise people and delight people. Okay, that's a huge part of like my core beliefs in business. Like this cannot be skipped, this part. And while I think there is absolutely no better way to thank someone, especially in this day and age, than with a handwritten thank you note, sometimes that just gets away from us, right? So it gnaws at you and you're like, I've got to thank that person. What am I going to get? And you spend so much time waiting for the perfect thing to get to that person that then it becomes awkward because so much time goes by and you haven't thanked that person or that group of people, right? And at least I'm guilty of that. It's like I want the gift to be so good that it ends up getting delayed, and I can't stand that, and it also just nags at me. So, and the other thing is, I like to give gifts in mass, right, to like people who have an anniversary in my Front Row VIP group. They always get anniversary gifts every year, and then as the years sort of rack up, the prizes get better. The gifts get better and better. And I recently heard someone say, and it really is so true, that is that if you give someone a gift with your company logo on it, you're not really giving them a gift. You're giving them like marketing merch, right? It's going to market. It's a favor to you, kind of. But I'm going to put an asterisk by that because I've got some pretty cool merch. I have some really nice hoodies that people like that they can't buy. You can only get if you're a member of my tribe. So all this to say, I found this app that is so good because if you've ever looked at programs like, oh gosh, it was a gifting bot that I got all excited about. And then once I added up like the subscription to be a part of that service and the minimum amount that you had to spend, it just was really cost prohibitive for the small business owner. Then I looked at send out cards, which, you know what I mean? They're cool. But at this point, everybody knows that send out cards are computer generated, and it's nice. They're nice, right? And in fact, I signed up for them recently and they've been bought out by another company, and it was like so complicated. And again, by the time you pay postage and their subscription fee and all that stuff, it just ends up being like really expensive. So I know you're like, all right, what the hell? What is this app already? Tell us. Hey, Wendy, good to see you. So it is called Thanks, but it is Thanks without the A. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you a glimpse of it real quick. All right. So that's how you find it. The web application looks okay. I really like the app, but here's the deal. It is not a SaaS product. It is not software as a service. You do not have to pay a subscription. You do not have to have a minimum spend. Oh my gosh. And there is a pro / enterprise level, but I mean, I haven't even looked at that yet because I don't think I'm going to need it. Because like, for example, let's suppose I do some sort of thing and it's got like 14 people in the group and I want to thank those 14 people and I want to buy them all a coffee, which you're going to be like, Jen, Starbucks already does that. This is not original. Just hang with me. I'm just using that as a lame example because it's the first thing that came to my mind. Let's say I want to buy them all a coffee, or I want to buy them all lunch, or I want to buy them all whatever. I could send this one gift to all 5 people, 14 people, whatever, with their email addresses or their phone numbers in the field, send them each a separate message or a message to the whole group. So I don't know why I would need the pro version anyway. So let's take a look at this and I will stop yapping. So this is what it looks like on the web. And this is what I want you to see that is so cool. So actually, let me make sure you can still see me. Okay. So what is so cool is that not only can you give your obvious stuff, right? Like you could buy someone lunch, you can buy someone coffee, you can send all these things, but you can do the usuals too. So you can purchase from, you could send them an Amazon gift card or Starbucks or whatever, but they take it like 5 steps ahead of most gift cards. So like, um, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me just show you. And the other thing is you can buy experiences. So I just had this client for a VIP day, right? Like that's when I spend all day with someone helping them to um, scale their business, right? It's pretty intense. And I always like to do something really extra special. And I actually like to send the gift like the day before our event, but I really couldn't find anything. I had lunch delivered to her house because we were doing it virtually, but I just still was like, that didn't feel like enough. And she and her husband really love golf. So I went over here to, well, first they have everything like you could see life milestones, I'm sorry, experiences, sport fans, and so on and so forth. Echo thanks, like eco friendly stuff. Okay, but let's click on experiences. Because really, that really is more meaningful, right? To send someone experiences. So, movie tickets and popcorn for two. And this works at any AMC. Around at Top Golf. I freaking love Top Golf. I'm not even a big golfer, but I went there one time with my husband and kids, and we had the best time. I think it's such a top notch business. They just do such a good job. So, I got her around at Top Golf. A night at the movies, a StubHub experience, a family night out, an unforgettable experience. And look at the price points. Like this is $260 and enjoy a virgin experience of your choice from adventure activities, driving experiences, spa pampering, scenic cruises, and so much more. Look at Princess Cruise Getaway, a New York City experience. This one I could have also gotten for her because she's a huge, she loves wine. I mean, she's a wine connoisseur or whatever. And they live on the West Coast. So this is an in-person 90-minute customized tasting at a vineyard in Napa. Just so many cool experiences. I'm going to come back over here, see if anybody has commented. I have a few comments. Hey, Craig, long time no see. Hey, Gail. Yes, I haven't been live like this for a while. Oh, you weren't seeing what I was seeing. Well, I talked my way through it. So hopefully that helped, and I'll make sure, let me stop sharing my screen and I'll do it again. All right, I'll do it. Let me just do a quick, thanks, Nika. Thanks everybody for letting me know. It wouldn't be a live stream with Jen if I didn't totally screw something up. So that we know is true. All right. So this says browse category. You know what? I need to close one of my tabs first of all. Let me close that one. Okay. Now let's try it. Because there's a couple other things I want to show you, and then I will have pretty much showed you everything that there is to show you, and you can explore on your own, of course. Okay. I'm going to scroll through. All right. So I think you can see this now, right? As I scroll. So as you scroll, you see experiences, I'm sorry, life milestones, sports fans, on the road again. And there's a lot of companies that try to do this, but they kind of miss the mark, I think. Because it all boils down to end up being just this, like, I don't know, it's all cookie cutter or whatever. But I feel like they have look at this, new hire welcome. Okay. I'm always talking about surprising and delighting your virtual assistants and how to hire, your perfect match virtual assistant. Well, I haven't even clicked into this. Let's see what we've got here. Starbucks, a welcome lunch through Grubhub, first day Frappuccino. So it's kind of like the way that they're packaging it, a midday macchiato. And they've done the same thing for like a day of travel. Let me check and make sure y'all are seeing what you need to see. Okay, good. So let's see, in one of the other categories, Um, obviously birthdays, professional model teams. What about, well, I'm getting so excited. I'm going to go back and look at for the team, because oftentimes I will work with someone's entire team, and how nice to be able to thank the whole team or a whole family. There was one that was for travel, which I thought was really nice, especially if someone is traveling to see you or has come to your event, let's say, and you want to thank them. It was just packaged really cleverly. Like, where is it? Okay, I can't find it, but look at this. Look at local. So this is a chance for the person that you're giving the gift to get coffee local, dinner and dessert local, a night off from cooking, a day of pampering, a round of drinks, birthday pampering, a lunch from your favorite local spot. I love this one, a literary escape. Redeem for a book of your choice at a local bookstore. So now let's click into one of these and see how it works. Okay, so I'm going to do this, and I can make it recipient's choice. So your recipient will enter the location and select from local merchants. Or, and in my case, I would definitely do this because in Cleveland, we have one of, and I'm not kidding you, one of the world's greatest bookstores. It's called, and hopefully it'll show up. I'm going to click Shaker Heights, Ohio. It's called Loganberry Books. I was just there the other day, and it's just the most amazing bookstore. Please pop up. All right, it didn't pop up. A&M Moonlight Creations. Okay, I need to send a recommendation to them. Let me type in Cleveland and see what comes up. Or, yeah, let's see here. Cleve or Larchmere. All right, I'm not going to get hung up on this. All right. Well, I'm learning about a new bookstore called A&M Moonlight Creations. So either way, you can let your recipient choose, or you can choose. It would be nice if I could have like sent someone directly, to that bookstore that I love, especially if I was sending that to a local client. Okay. So that's it. Now let's keep going through the process. All right. Where was the bookstore? All right. Sorry. Let's keep going. And let me check back and see if you're seeing what I'm seeing. Yes. Okay. So now we're going to click select. We're going to let them choose. And then we're going to say send this to my husband. I mean, I can't thank him enough, right? All right. Send a message. So, oh, and the other thing is you can save your messages as templates, which I really love. Hey, honey, love you. Okay. And then you can make it carbon neutral by adding 65 cents. And then you'll notice right here that the recipient sees that this was made carbon neutral on their behalf. And this is what the note looks like, but let's view it. But honestly, the best way I think to do this is SMS. So, so I clicked on, when you're in the app, you can put on there that you want to send it via text message, and then they automatically enable your text messaging. There's no extra charge except for, whatever your data rates are. But that's it. So I can do it immediately, or I can schedule it for later. So maybe I will surprise him tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Okay. And then I'm going to click schedule. Okay. So that's done now, but here's what's so cool is, let's go to all categories. So back to the SMS thing. I'm sorry. I'm so all over the place because this was like a totally like legit impromptu live stream. um, the SMS. So what I love about it, because honestly, we're just mostly on our phones most of the time. And so if you have someone's phone number, you just go in here, you pick the thing you want, you tap on it, you put in their phone number, and it goes instantly as a text message. Question about, is this just US based? Let's check that. That's a great question. Looking to send internationally. All right. So I'll check on that. I'll send them an email and ask about that. I also think that this company is small enough. I just get the sense that this is, kind of still in startup, that you're going to get a lot of like personal help if you need it. The customer service, I think, is going to be good. I mean, I know when I clicked that I wanted to set it up for SMS, like they responded to me immediately. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to show you under categories is that you can also donate. There's one over here that says charitable. I thought there was one that said charitable. Yeah, charitable donations. So let's look at that. A donation to One Tree Planted, a donation to Girls Who Code. And again, it's not like you can't go to one of these websites yourself and make a donation, but they sort of package it up for you and make it so easy for you. So you don't really have to think about it. So that was really, I mean, that the bottom line is the convenience factor here. And let me look at some of these comments and I will stop the screen. Oh, a reason to go to Cleveland. And you. Okay, thanks, Gail. I just sent a thanks to a colleague for her birthday. I started it about a month ago and absolutely love it. Who is that said that? Unfortunately, your name is not showing up. The countries available on the drop down for the recipient are India, UK, and Canada. Okay, so good to know. All right. All righty. Well, I just, that's really it. I just wanted to come on here really quickly. And since we're talking about apps, I'll tell you another thing that I got excited about is in my Apple Pay. Have you noticed? Oh, hey, Marie. Have you noticed that if you have an Apple and you're using your Apple Cash and Apple Pay, I went in there the other day and noticed that you could open up a savings account and take your Apple Cash, which you earn from making purchases. Now, let me back up by saying I use Apple Pay and, as a credit card, and I pay it in full every month. So it automatically pays in full every month. So I don't pay any interest or anything. And then it rewards you, with small increments from every purchase. I wasn't paying attention to that. And I looked and there was like $1,600 in there and a little notification that was like, sign up for a savings account. And it's like up to almost 5% interest is what they're offering. And I literally just pressed the button, moved those $1,500 that I earned from interest from purchases, and I'm now earning almost 5% interest on that. I just thought that was the coolest thing. And it's right in your phone. So go check that out. And that's all I have for you today. Now I have no more excuse to not get back to the work I'm supposed to be doing, but this is really the kind of work I love to do the most. So I know, right, Gail? So cool. Okay. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for joining me. And let me know after you use the app, if you use the app, what you think of it. Bye.